Imagine a threat so vast it could cripple the global economy. This isn't science fiction, it's the stark reality of cybercrime in 2025. Cybersecurity Ventures paints a chilling picture. $10.5 trillion in annual losses. That's more than the global trade of illegal drugs, more than the damage from natural disasters. It's a digital plague, and we are woefully unprepared. This isn't just about stolen credit card numbers. We're talking about crippled infrastructure, stolen intellectual property, and the erosion of trust in our digital world. Every connected device, every piece of data becomes a potential target. The stakes? Nothing short of our economic stability. We've already seen glimpses of this dystopian future. Remember the ransomware attack that shut down a major fuel pipeline? Or the breach that compromised the personal data of millions? These are just the warning tremors before an earthquake. Cybercrime isn't a monolith, it's a hydra, with each head representing a different threat. There's ransomware, holding your data hostage for a hefty price. Phishing scams, tricking you into surrendering your passwords and financial information. And then there's the silent but deadly data theft where your personal information is sold on the black market. These attacks don't discriminate. They target individuals, businesses, and even critical infrastructure like power grids and hospitals. Imagine a world where a cyber attack plunges your city into darkness, disrupts emergency services, or brings financial markets to a grinding halt. This isn't hyperbole, it's a very real possibility. The perpetrators? Organized crime syndicates, rogue nation-states, and even disgruntled individuals with a keyboard and a grudge. Their motives are as varied as their methods, but the end result is the same: chaos, disruption, and economic devastation. Ransomware is the digital equivalent of kidnapping. Hackers infiltrate your systems, encrypt your data, and demand a ransom for its release. It's a lucrative business model, and it's exploding in popularity. By 2025, ransomware damages alone are projected to reach a staggering $20 billion annually. Think about that for a second. That's a 57-fold increase from 2015. The frequency of these attacks is also alarming. Experts predict a new ransomware attack every 11 seconds by 2021. It's a digital pandemic, and we are woefully undervaccinated. Hospitals, schools, government agencies, no one is immune. These attacks can paralyze critical services, putting lives at risk. Remember the ransomware attack in Germany that crippled a hospital's IT systems? A patient died because they couldn't get the timely treatment they needed. This is the human cost of cybercrime. Section 4. Cybersecurity, an investment, not an expense. The good news is that we're not powerless against this digital onslaught. Cybersecurity is our best defense. But here's the catch: it's not just about installing antivirus software and calling it a day. We need a multi-layered approach that includes robust firewalls, intrusion detection systems, and most importantly, employee training. Unfortunately, many businesses still view cybersecurity as an expense, not an investment. They wait until after they've been breached to take action, by which time it's often too late. We need a paradigm shift. Cybersecurity needs to be baked into the DNA of every organization from the ground up. This requires a concerted effort from everyone: businesses, governments, and individuals alike. We need to educate ourselves about the threats, invest in robust cybersecurity solutions, and foster a culture of vigilance. Section 5. The clock is ticking. Act now. The $10.5 trillion price tag of cybercrime isn't just a number on a spreadsheet. It's a stark warning of what's at stake. We are at a crossroads. We can either bury our heads in the sand and wait for the inevitable, or we can act now to protect ourselves and our digital future. The choice is ours. We can be the generation that allowed cybercrime to cripple our world, or we can be the generation that stood up and said, "No more. The time to act is now, before it's too late."